The girl had only taken a nap after her college entrance exam and woke up with memories of her past life. She desperately ran out of the examination hall and arrived at her father's funeral. She called for a cement truck to seal her father's coffin in concrete, preventing his reincarnation. She acted with such determination because, in her past life, her father had faked a heart attack to live freely with his secretary, abandoning the family and leaving them in enormous debt. Her mother, and she had to face creditors knocking on their door every day. They worked tirelessly to pay off the debts while also caring for the man's mother and sister, those he had betrayed them for. The grief of losing her husband and the burden of daily life drove the girl's mother to jump from a building. The girl was sold to a bar by the creditors, where she worked serving customers. One night, while working, she saw the man who was supposed to have been dead for years standing before her. At that moment, she realized the truth behind everything. Furious, she confronted him, but her father hit her and left her on the ground. Her intense hatred and indignation caused her to rewind time. When she opened her eyes again, she found herself on the day her father faked his heart attack. Without hesitation, and under the surprised gazes of her teacher and classmates, she ran out of the examination hall. When she arrived home, she saw her mother, whom she loved deeply, and vowed to protect her at all costs this time and make her father pay for everything. She asked her mother for her phone and sent her to prepare dinner. As she expected, the call came immediately. Her father's secretary called to say the company was bankrupt and that her father had suffered a heart attack. The girl called the nanny to care for her mother and then contacted her uncle, telling him the truth and asking him to prepare everything at the crematorium. Meanwhile, the secretary carefully applied makeup to her father, and the doctor administered anesthesia. With everything ready on both sides, the grand performance was about to begin. The girl took her mother to the hospital, and as in her past life, the doctor explained the cause of death. But this time, the girl looked at her father with deep hatred. She slapped him twice, pinched and twisted him, and, when that wasn't enough to calm her fury, she pulled out a compass and began stabbing him with it. The secretary and the doctor quickly pulled her away and prepared to take the body to the crematorium. The girl immediately stopped them and called for a doctor to perform an autopsy. At that moment, her grandmother and aunt arrived, trying to stop her, but she struck them down with sadness and fury, refusing to hold back. She then demanded the police be called to investigate the cause of her father's death. While they tried to push the body toward cremation, the girl kept buying time. Finally, her uncle arrived, and though reluctantly, she allowed the body to be taken away. Once they left, her uncle assured her that everything was ready at the crematorium. At that moment, her plan for revenge was about to begin.